Hello, we are back. Okay, I'm just leaving a message in the previous live to let everybody know that it's up. This is so strange because it's the second time it's happened, so we will see what it means. You know what I mean? I'm going to give my phone just a moment to catch up. This literally happened on the weekend on Saturday, and I went live and it froze like that again. And I was like, what is happening? What is happening? And I feel like it could be a glitch on YouTube or something else. Okay, or something else. So let me wait for everybody to come back in again before I start speaking and going more deeper into the readings. We can maybe rehash. If you are here after the live and you are maybe watching this video, there is a part one to this video. I will link it and I'll put a link to this video maybe on top here. So if you're new in this part of the video and you want to see what I just said, please go back and check part one, which will be up here, and then come back to part two. Okay, so I'm just giving a moment for my phone also just to catch up with reality. Okay, and then we can come back in. All right. So this is an interesting vibe. It is so interesting. Here we go. Part two is up. We got 32 people. We had like 140. So I'm trying to wait for everybody to come back. Comment below, how is your day doing? How's your day? Because I know I've had a very busy day. I left the house at like 8, before 8 in the morning. I got back after 12, then I left again, and then I came back, and then I was like running around all over the place, but very busy. Moonstruck, hello. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're all good now. Oh my goodness. Who was with me with the members on Saturday and we just froze the same way? We literally froze the same way. It was so weird. I must actually ask maybe YouTube just to check out and see like, is there something up? But we'll see. You're happy today. I'm so glad. Why are you so happy? Cotton candy. Why? Share if you want to. Angel number 1244. Ha. Was that the where we were in the previous reading, Douglas? Did we cut at 1244? That's interesting. I'm going to remember that. I'm making a note. I'll check as well when I come out. When was it on? Yeah. Still balls to the walls, Sharon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm stealing that one, I swear. I'm stealing that one. So let's see, how many do we have? We've got 60 people there so far. So, oh, this is your first live, Melanie. I'm so glad you could make it. Oh, I don't know. I swear, guys, we all know each other from a past life somewhere. All of us. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. So let me get started now. Let me go back to what I was saying. Your uniqueness and who you are as a person is going to be you leading the way for others, leading the way for other people. And it's almost like I feel like it's time as well to like lead the way. It's time to be different, be unique, and also to learn how to understand a lot of what you are and who you are. For a lot of you guys out there, you'll be like experiencing different things. So you could be highly sensitive. I do pick up something here, something. You could be having one of the clairs, and there's a little fly buzzing around, so it's nature. We're just going to leave it. We could literally be experiencing a lot of different things from each other as well. What you're experiencing may not be what I'm experiencing. You may know stuff before it happens. You may be in a situation where you hanging out with people and you just know an outcome to something. And everybody's going, we're going to go do this and we're going to go do that. And you tell them, nah, that guys, that's not a good idea. It's not going to work out. And they're like, no, of course it's going to work out. And you're like, no, it's not. You see, you just know stuff. That's clear knowing. So a lot of you guys have different kinds of energies. You may be able to suss people out, meet them and immediately be able to be like, this person, I feel off vibes here. If that is your superpower, you're very lucky, okay? Because I meet people and immediately I'm like, hello, and I only feel it later. I'm always open to the energy, so that's not my superpower at all. So this is like an amazing energy. The next card that comes out here is the Halls of Learning. And this is like when you connect to your spiritual guides, you are learning everything you must learn about life. But the Halls of Learning is a spiritual place that gets described by many people. Some people say the halls of, it's also known sometimes as the Great Hall. This is not the same place as where the Akashic records are kept. Okay, the Akashic records is dealing with the history, future history, past history, timeline history, everything. Okay, and the halls of learning, it's more about lessons in life, what you learning, what your lessons are meant to be in this lifetime. The connection that you have with your spiritual guides, how that works. The halls of learning, I feel like it's been your lives, plural. I feel like it's been your lives. It's been all that you've experienced. It's been the things that you've gone through, the realizations, all of these things that are happening around you. I feel like it's the halls of learning energy. And you've been going through all of this. Another thing, if I'm not mistaken, when you get access to the halls of learning, that is also when you get deeper access to your spiritual guides. And one of my cats is pushing the camera. Okay, it's not my guides. This is also a sign again, prepare yourself, that your spiritual gifts are also getting stronger. They're getting stronger. So for how many of you guys out there have you actually felt like this year things have heightened for you? Maybe even in the past couple of months, you just got this like knowing energy, or you just noticing things that you've never noticed before. You're picking up on vibes, you're picking up on energies, you're having dreams that are coming true. Funny stuff like that, like a knowing, even sometimes a foreboding feeling, like there's something weird going on here, and there is something weird going on, and you're just like, I knew it, you know what I mean? It's definitely showing up here as, especially with the Lemurian seed codes. Those Lemurian seed codes are planted in you already. It means you have that knowledge in your energy. And these codes, when they are in you, they get activated at specific moments throughout lifetimes. And in this lifetime, it's almost like an activation that's happening for you that needs you to just take off the shield and reveal yourself and be the unique, interesting, strange person that you are, and just show that to the world. Because it's almost like it's not only you, it's happening to a lot of people. And people feel like I'm being out there. I'm being weird, because I'm thinking of something that happened. I remember having a conversation with somebody who is not spiritual at all. They're very like, no. And they were asking me about my life and kind of like, how do you function? What's going on here? And I started talking a little bit to them, and all of a sudden, out of their mouth starts coming all these experiences and these things that they're going through. This person who doesn't believe in anything airy fairy or delulu, they just like, no, I don't believe in that. And yet when I spoke to them, they were just like, this is what's going on, this is what I'm experiencing, this is what's happening. And it's almost like by being you and by opening up what your truth is, and even your own energies and your own spirituality, it's leading the way, not only for you, but for others to actually start admitting that these things are happening. There's a lot going on. 2025, I'm hearing Spirit Guide say it's the year of the reveal. Every year I've got a theme that they give me, and they're just telling me it's the year of revelation, what is being revealed, and truths being revealed. It started this year, the year of truth, people showing their truth, and next year there's more of an opening heading in that direction where what will be revealed is going to be even more. So there'll be some shocks coming in, there's going to be some interesting energies coming in, and we are all a part of this, and it's wonderful. I almost feel like all of us here, it's like there has to be people that are more like the forerunners who are going to lead, seen as weird or like, what are you doing? But not long after the leaders sort of move forward, walking their truth, you will see the people all sort of going, yes, no, it's happening for me. And the thing is with spirituality, and even the word enlightenment, you are never enlightened, okay? There's always another level to move to, or another deeper understanding, not really levels, we're all the same. but there is this energy of everybody has to become. Everybody, even the ones who say you crazy, they will also move up, okay, or move to some other understanding. It is human nature. It is how we are. So the last card coming out here is beautiful, okay. It is the I am energy. I am spiritual. I am good. I am abundant. You know those energies of stating who you are. This says I am presence. I am here. I am the moment that I'm in. It's beautiful. It says here light body activation. That's interesting as well. Assessing the divine within. And this is your guys' energy. That is your guys' energy. And this is actually reminding you of something here at this moment in time. For those of you that are getting very drained by crowds of people and even the energies of your co-workers and your family and just everywhere. Traffic is me, it's traffic and me. Everybody who knows me knows I'm like in traffic, I'm like, you know, and I'm just like, okay, try to be calm. I'm actually calm. I'm just like, what are you doing? You know, and that is one of the things you must know. You've got to create that energy around yourself. You got to create either a white light or a golden light as you leave the house, as you go to work in the morning, where you just stop and for a moment just pull energy from the earth through you out of your crown chakra and allow it to fall down back around you. Create that bubble for yourself. Do it at work. Do it in the office and you'll see. Like when you're in that office environment and you're just like, oh, today just leave me alone, people. You know what I mean? Just pull that energy out and bring it around you. You can do it anytime. Just have a moment where you imagine that energy moving and coming around you and creating that bubble of light around you, that bubble of protection around you. And keep it going. I'll do it before I get in the car. I'm going to do it every time. And actually, it's a good thing to do before you get in the car to protect yourself as you're driving. And keep doing that because in the beginning, it may not work as brilliantly as you want it to work. Remember, it's practice makes perfect. But as you keep on focusing on doing that, pulling that energy from the earth out onto you and try to do it barefoot. But if you can't, that's also fine. If you're like in the office, you don't have to take your shoes off. You know what I mean? And like, just imagine that energy coming around you every time. Do it when you go to the mall. If you're feeling that pull of people's energy, and you will, as you practice it, see the difference happening. This is an amazing energy. The I am energy. I wrote down here, higher self. Okay, this is also connecting you to your higher self. I am presence. That is also your higher self energy. Your inner Buddha, your inner Christ consciousness that is awakening in you, and congratulations. Remember the Christ energy, from what I have learned, okay, I never learned anything from traditional religious anything. I learned it in the way I learned it, okay. It is not necessarily a person that you're seeing that's coming back, okay. It's what's happening inside of you. Christ consciousness is you awakening to that. And that is the coming back of this energy. And we don't have to wait for something to come. We can embody it ourselves, okay? And then bring in the changes you need, all right? I wrote here also understanding yourself in a way that you have never done before. Oh, I remember writing this, which is going to affect page number 3. The way your future unfolds. I'm reading that again. Wait a minute. That was good. Understanding yourself in ways you have never done before, which is going to affect the way your future unfolds. I've got goosebumps. This is very good stuff. Let's have a look and see here what is coming in. You're moving through your lessons, and it's interesting how the top cards are the lessons, okay, and the bottom cards here is the understanding and the growth that you've come through. Under the deck, Page of Wands, there's the spiritual energy. There's the spiritual energy. The Wands energy is creative energy, it's spiritual energy. I also feel like this energy is the seed energy, the Lemurian seed codes, because it's actually holding like a branch of something there. And it's like I'm planting the seed inside of you, and we're watching it now grow, you know. And with this energy of where you've been, I see the great lessons you've been through. Yeah. I see them here. There's these two cards. They've been stalking me for a while. In the past 2 to 3 weeks, these two cards, almost every reading, I keep getting them. It's about the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, life. Your money, your job, your home, how you're navigating everyday life, how you feel about that. Four of Cups, the emotion. What has happened to you, your history, the good and the bad. You know, sometimes the Four of Cups is a little bit more like the negative side of things. This is your journey that you've been going on with regards to life in general, what happens in life around you, the things that you need to deal with, the worries that you have about things. And this is part of your activation. It's part of how you're getting activated. And I remember one time somebody came at me in the comments, one video I made about the journey that you were on or that you've been through, similar to this. And they were like, are you trying to tell me that I must go through all of this just to be taught some lessons? Like, what the heck are you talking about? And I was like, okay, keep being the victim, keep feeling like life is against you, or work with it. You have a choice. You either work with it and you make it become your superpower and what makes you stronger and what makes you wiser in this life, or you let it overwhelm you and you drown, basically, in life's woes. And it's your choice. As you are moving through this life energy of everything, and because everything that I just said about that Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, what I heard Spirit Guide just mentioning, this is harder for you guys. Okay, so some people just feel it deeper. They get hurt deeper because of that sensitivity, because of that open energy of not understanding. It's almost like when you, how can I put it, when you're so innocent and you do not believe anyone on this planet can hurt anybody else. And then you enter into this life and you like rainbows and butterflies, you know, and then you realize, no, things are not what I thought. And the shock of that is a lot for people's energies like you. I'm sure the first time that somebody really hurt you or betrayed you, it was unbelievable for you. You couldn't comprehend, like, what? How can somebody do this? How can somebody act like this? I'm so confused. It must have blown you away because of the energy that I'm picking up on you. It's been like, wow. It's been wow. With the halls of learning, you are learning so well. You got your Page of Wands that we saw coming out there, which is that seed that was planted. You got you living in that energy. You're really living this. You're not just watching videos. You are embodying energy that is life-changing. That is you living something. Even though it may not look the way you think it should look. We always sometimes as human beings don't just want to be I am presence. We want to be I am doing, you know, instead of just being. And sometimes we feel like if we're not meditating 50 times a day, if we're not saying mantras all day long, if we're not doing yoga, if we're not doing something, we're not living it. But sometimes the act of living is the spiritual journey. It is you living your truth with the wisdom that you carry, moving on. And it is what is creating that balanced energy. And also what is causing you to be connected, as you can see with the Two of Cups, with people like you. Because there's an element of, almost like I'm hearing Spirit Guide say in the background, stubborn, and I'm like an element of stubbornness in you, which I'm finding enduring. I like it, of being like, I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to be in the truth that I am. I'm going to reveal my soul and my energy to this world. And I don't care what anybody else thinks. But in doing so, it's what is attracting you and other people being attracted and moving energy for you, where when you do move forward, you encounter the others that are like you. And there's a song on YouTube by an artist called Anila, I think it is, and it's called Calling the Others. It's one of the songs that I have on my playlist, and when I'm in deep meditation, like I want to go into almost like trance energy, I listen to that song, Anila, Calling the Others. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. Just go and listen to that and do meditation. I feel this is your energy also moving forward. You are calling others like you. That's why you're here in this reading, because all of you guys are very, very similar to each other. I can feel it in energy. And it's actually a wonderful thing to see people coming together, even if it's on the internet, even if it's however this is happening. The internet is a gift. I'm telling you, it's a gift, because it is opening up platforms like YouTube, even TikTok, depending on where you are on TikTok. Okay, it's got to be a good algorithm layout, not a negative one. You're literally being able to connect to people who are like you, because a lot of you guys are very far from each other, intentionally, by the way, because you are placed like this. You are one day. It's almost like a crystal grid. You're your own crystal. So you yourself, you're the crystal. And crystal grids have crystals in specific spots to do what? To help change the energy. So that's why sometimes you're in your town and there's no one like you. You're just all by yourself there. It's because you're doing the work in that energetic field there. Know it or not. So it's a beautiful journey. The I am presence energy. Remember what I said, I repeated it. I said you're going to understand yourself in such a different way that it's going to change the direction and the path that you're on. And the stuff that comes up here with the 3 of Pentacles, that is stability in your life. That is roots being put down. That is strength in you. That is strength on the outside and the inside. And this is the direction you are going in. That is it. You're moving into like a, how can I say, like a transition. I almost feel like also because of all the work that you've been doing and the change of the way you're thinking, how you're perceiving life, it's transforming you. And not only you, but there could have been a direction that you were heading in. But I feel like you're not going to be heading in that direction anymore. I feel like you're moving into a new direction. Like there's a change taking place for you. And it involves a life of stability and a life of where you can just be this unapologetic energy of you, surrounded by other people that are like you. And that I see that actually happening. What I'm picking up from Spirit Guide, I hear them mentioning almost like groups of people forming, not only over the internet anymore, but people actually beginning to come together, like witches' covens, but not like a coven, okay? Like groups of people who are going to start connecting, who will be able to start coming together and actually forming these entities of the self. And I feel like that is happening already. And especially from the year, like I'm picking up 2025, but not strongly. It's really 2026, 2027, where people are starting to physically come together. And you guys may be instigating that. You may be the ones who start that. You may be the ones who get involved in these sort of things, where it's about this journey. You may even be helping other people. It's a big vibe that I've got, this big energy. Actually, I want to look underneath here. Hold on. Okay, what's this? I got the Chamber of Violet Flame. This is an energy. Oh, wait, karmic release. Read there, and radical transformation. That's what I was trying to get at. So this part of this journey and the direction, the new direction that you're going in, is because this work, sure, okay, this work that you did in your life, which looked like trouble, which looked like pain, which looked like heartache, which looked like disappointment and letdown and tragedy, whatever that is, that was the work. And that was you releasing these karmic bonds that you have. This reading is amazing. It's so amazing. The violet flame, I don't feel like the violet flame is attached to a specific place. I feel like it is given to specific people to carry. And if you actually look at these cards, they're exactly the same color. Look. It's part of your journey. It's part of what you've been carrying. That flame burns through the karma. It also changes the energy of you as well. As you're moving through this life, as you're navigating this world, there is going to be this radical transformation in your guys' lives. And I'm telling you, I've seen it happen. I've seen people on a path moving forward in their life, and it just radically transforms. When you come back later, you look at this life of this person and you're just like, who are you? And they're like, I'm finally me. And you're just like, you know, you want to cry. You want to cry. I've seen people doing this. My daughter's doing it right now. She's in the radical transformation. She went through, if you've seen her before, she's got a channel here called Sacred Source Tarot. For those of you who go and watch her, thank you so much. I know she's recording right now. She is literally in corporate and she is educated. She went through the education sphere of like going through university, going there, learning that, doing all these things, and very highly capable in that world. And she is like, Mommy, no. In 5 years from now, I'm going to be in another space. I'm going to be my truth. And, you know, sometimes we do things because society says that's how you become successful. This is how you make the money. This is how you get the life. And when you're there, so many people are there right now. So many people are going, what have I gotten myself into? Is this the life I want to live? I know, I see it from your guys' comments. I see it from everybody experiencing what they're experiencing. We are in that stage. Like this year was truth. Next year, it's the revealing year of the truth. The revealing of truth in you. The revealing of truth of reality and what is needed to change things. We are going to be living very different lives as life moves forward, as the next generations come. I don't know if you've seen like the younger generation, I think it's the millennials, you know, and even the younger ones, they're not like that. You're going to tell them you're going to work this job and you're going to do this, and they're just like, no, I'm not. I'm not working overtime. I'm sorry, I'm going home. And they're even like, I don't care. I'm not doing that. You see, that awakening is already passed down to the next generations. And we are just the ones leading the way. It's hard for us. Again, got the 4 of Wands. Look how you unstuck your life. This is where you've been. That's where you've been. Remember, we got 2 4 of Wands now, hey? 2 4 of Wands. So you've gone through this process of living in this energy. There's been karmic traps here. Karmic trap energy of the recycling of karma from one life to another. Because I'm hearing Spirit Guide going, there has been karma that you carried that was not solved with one life. That has been passing down to another life, to another life, to another life. And you carried a lot of that burden in this life. So your guys' journeys, oh, whoa. And there's your celebration. There's your celebration. This is the life that you do this. Oh my goodness, you're going to make me cry. And this is the celebration of breaking what this is. And this is the life you're doing it in. So from here, what lies ahead for you? What lies ahead for you? Know that there has been massive karma broken. That's why it's been so hard. That's why things have been the way they have been for you. You went right through it. You went right through it. You cancelled it. Cancel. All of that. So I want to know, Spirit Guides, show me a card. Let's get out another one. This reading is so interesting. I'm loving it. Oh my goodness. I love that as well. Tracy, it's not happening to you. It's for you. Yeah, definitely. I hope so. It's been hell. You know, my goodness, I got to get a card out. Where to after the 4 of Wands? What can we expect? Ah, another purple card. Okay. Jeez. Classic. Third eye activation. That's where to. That's why life changed. And we started off this reading, and I was talking about the pineal gland. I was talking about the third eye. We literally started the reading. We've gone full circle. Full circle back to third eye activation. I literally wrote here, if you are here, your third eye has opened lifetimes ago, and you have been living lives with the shield up to protect yourself. I wrote that. Don't look at my untidy handwriting. I wrote that hours ago, like 3 or 4 hours ago, and the card that I take out is back to where we started. Third eye activation. That's crazy. Brow chakra, inner vision, and clear seeing. And there it is again. I think I even mentioned clear seeing, clear knowing in this reading. So what does that mean for you? What does it mean when your third eye is open? When you're living life from another perspective? First of all, freedom, lack of fear, because you just sort of go, okay, show me forward, show me what life will bring to me. And I feel like that is really what is happening here. This is such an amazing reading. This reading is just amazing. I love it so much. So let's have a look and see. What is this? So clear seeing, okay, came up in this card, clear seeing, and you get the King of Swords. And my key word for the King of Swords is clear seeing. If you've seen my other readings, I always tell you it's clear seeing, because the King of Swords has clarity. So does the Queen of Swords. It's mind energy, and it's open energy, and it's clarity. I see everything now. And you got it, clear seeing. You will see reality for what it is. You will see life for what it is. And then you're going to know how to navigate that life. And you got powerful cards. You got a 4 of Pentacles. Let's see what that's about. The Hierophant. So you got a 4 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. That is some kind of lack of stability. It's so good to see this. It's so good to see a 3 of Pentacles in the reading with the 4 of Pentacles. I'm also hearing Spirit Guide mention insecurity about what you know. And you got the Hierophant. There is your leveling up. There is your wisdom. There is your understanding. There is your energy. Living this life with a deeper knowing than ever before. And the doubt that you sometimes have if you're right, or if you're on the wrong path, or if this is the real vibe, it will be gone. For some of you guys, you're going to be a teacher of this, because the Hierophant is a teaching card. So you might be teaching other people something, or you might be a speaker of some kind, like you're keeping knowledge. Look at all the books there. It's like you've got that wisdom, you've got that knowledge. And it's interesting, the halls of learning, it reminds me of that, the halls of learning, the knowledge, the understanding. And it's like you're going to be giving it somehow. Giving it out to the people that you know, giving it to anybody that will listen, and even not giving, showing. Showing is the biggest teacher, showing how it's done. And people come and they go, what has happened to you? How are you getting this right? And that's that moment where you can now teach, because you show people first, then they question. Like, how are you getting this right? How are you this happy? How are you understanding in this kind of level? And that's that moment you get to become the Hierophant and teach others. And for some of you guys, this can be even a career that you're moving into in some kind of way. I know a lot of you here are spiritual. You are already practicing. You're already doing things already. You're doing healing. You're doing tarot readings. You're doing something. And for a lot of you guys, that Hierophant is a sign. It is a sign of where you're still going. We need a lot of teachers. We need a lot of teachers right now, because the energy needs it. So if you're thinking of studying something in the spiritual realm, you're thinking of doing something where you want to maybe learn something so that you can teach it to other people, or teach something, or open yourself up to become the voice, do it. Really, really do it, because this healing is needed so badly. Remember, we are speeding up. Things are happening very, very quickly. Can you see? Energies are moving very quickly. And the more teachers we have right now, the quicker it's going to move with us. We don't want to get left behind. We want to keep up with the energy. Okay, so the earthly energy and what is happening around us is speeding up. And so humanity must speed up as well. And people at this moment in time are so badly trying to reverse back in time. It's almost like they're trying to undo the steps we've taken forward. People are like going stubborn, you know, and they're like, no, we mustn't be open, we must be closed. No, we must think the old way. No, we mustn't do this. We must be closed again. It's because they're in fear, and they're so afraid of the unknown energy. They're so afraid of letting go of what they feel is their safety, and they're just afraid. But leading that way, even the ones who are afraid have to move forward as well. There is no other way. There is no other way. There we go, guys. Thank you so much for being here. You're all so amazing. Terry, your mediumship is on fire. You had to cancel your subscription temporarily. Yeah, this month has been a big month for me as well. I have car stuff going on, so that's happening with me. We get back on track, don't worry, okay? Yeah. Teresa's like, you're ready to learn, grow, and evolve and share. Thank you so much. Tracy, the real ones. You know what came to my mind when I was looking at this, when I was talking to you guys? I got that the 144,000 energy, and they kind of showed me that energy of like these certain people who are activating other people. And if you look at how big humanity is, that's a very small number of people. A very small number. So we need more. It can't just be 144, okay? It needs to be more than that. So thank you guys so much for being here. Harriet, thank you so much. Yeah, myself as well. Next year, I'm also going into my Reiki. I'm going to start doing the Reiki. I've always been working with energy. I'd love to pinpoint it more into exact perfection. That's one of my values, is to master something. So that's what I want to do. You guys must also do what your heart is telling you. You are so needed right now. You are so wonderful, all of you, you know, and it won't be easy. You are going to face backlash. You're going to face failure. You're going to face all these funny things. But let me tell you something. That is part of the journey. And as you go through it and as you move through it, you become the higher level of what you want to be. Because life in itself is what teaches us. There we go, guys. Thank you so much. You are absolutely amazing. Oh, I'm just seeing Scarpat, okay. Some advice to the heartsick woman. Okay, you are South African. Heartsick or heartsore lady, you are wonderful. Okay, you are wonderful. Thank you so much for being a Battle Gamer. Hi, you're all absolutely amazing. Teresa, dirty work of, you're gonna go make a video now. Go do it right now. Make the video, please. Make the video on any platform. Go and do what you need to do. If you're thinking of selling something, if you're thinking of doing something that's going to improve this world around us, you are so needed. You are so needed, and you are leading the way for others to walk the path where you are walking true. Where you are walking true, which is this energy of celebration. There we go, guys. I'm saying good night from South Africa. Have an amazing rest of your day wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye.